Let me take you back over 2,500 years ago to ancient India, where the air was thick with not just the aroma of incense and spices, but also with the weight of social division. Imagine living in a world where the moment you were born, your entire life's path was already decided, not by your abilities, not by your dreams, but simply by your family name. This was the reality during the time of the Buddha, when the caste system held an iron grip over society. Picture a pyramid, if you will, with the Brahmins, priests, sitting at the top, followed by the Kshatriyas, warriors and rulers, then the Vaishyas, merchants and traders, and at the bottom the Shudras, laborers and servants. And below even them were the untouchables, considered so low they weren't even part of the system. It wasn't just about what job you could do, it affected every aspect of life, where you could live, who you could marry, even which wells you could drink from. If you were born into a lower caste, you couldn't even walk on the same street as someone from a higher caste. Your shadow falling on them was considered polluting. But here's where the story takes an interesting turn. Into this rigidly divided society stepped the Buddha, with a revolutionary message that shook the very foundations of this social order. He taught that a person's worth wasn't determined by birth, but by their actions and character. By birth one is not an outcast, by birth one is not a Brahmin, he declared. By deed one becomes an outcast, by deed one becomes a Brahmin. This was radical thinking for its time. The Buddha accepted people from all castes into his monastic order, something unheard of in those days. One of his most devoted disciples was Upali, a barber from a lower caste who became one of the most respected members of the Buddhist community. Think about it. In a world where your birth determined everything about your life, here was someone saying that your true worth comes from within. It was like a fresh breeze blowing through the stale air of social prejudice, offering hope and dignity to those who had been told they were worth less than others.